You're live, baby. Awesome. Good morning. Welcome to For Your Morning Coffee, the morning chat show, talk show, discussion, all that kind of jazz. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the channel, and then we're going to talk about, we're going to do an Ask Me Anything section. So in the description below, if you're watching this at a different time, I will link the different questions so you can watch what you want to see, basically. So a little bit easier for you. Hopefully that'll make it better. But anyway, good morning. Good morning, Arden. Good morning, Geezer. Look at that, 2 members up in chat. Oh, love it. First things first, a massive thank you to everyone who has watched and subbed over the last week. We've now hit 2.5 thousand subscribers, which is still insane. It's awesome. I love the way that the channel's going. You know, getting on average like 40 subs per day over the last week and a half. It's insane. It's insane. Yes, here he is. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. Good morning. I hope your Nürburgring trip was good. I followed you on Instagram, so I hope you had a fantastic time. It looked like an amazing experience. Meeting David Pereira as well, I would imagine is super freaking humbling, I would say, and just awesome all around. Shame you got crashed out. I was watching the live stream of the race on YouTube, but really freaking cool. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday morning and is going to have a fantastic Monday day. So yeah, we hit 2.5k. The views, the watch time, the likes, the comments are all going upwards, and I freaking love it. The thing that I really love is that people are talking in the comments section now. And yes, it's because I've, you know, created 2 videos that are sort of talking points, as it were, or has a lot of discussion in the content. But I think it's really cool how people are now talking in the comments, and it's new faces, it's new names. It's in the live streams, there's new names, there's new faces, which is awesome. What happened with Gran Turismo Sport this week? What did we do? We did a live stream. That went pretty well. Then yesterday we had freaking... Thank you, Kieran. Welcome, mate. Good morning. We did a JEV Team Racing versus Drivers Room event on Saturday. Went really well. I had a lot of fun. The only thing that was bad about it was that my PlayStation crashed. Not the internet cut out. The power didn't go out. The actual PlayStation console crashed. It was the weirdest thing. Just driving on the last corner on Brands Hatch, and that was it. It was off, and then it did this whole restarting thing, and then I did like a report. It was super freaking weird, and I'm glad that it's not just shit the bed completely and it's just dead. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed the JEV versus Driver Room races. Yeah, that's the main thing. You know, I set this racing team up as a community thing, and that's perfect. If one person enjoys the racing, then that is my job done. That is my job as an environment or a community creator. That's done my job. And you know, Geezer's raced in a couple of races before, a couple of team events, I think, and it's not always gone well for him. But he had a good couple of races, and I think he got a second in the Aston, in the Aston race, the race number 1. So the video for that, the I don't want to call it a highlight reel because it's just following my perspective through it, but obviously just highlighting the main areas in the races, and that's race 1, race 2, most of race 3. I didn't get race 4 because I wasn't in it, but hope that doesn't happen too often because it can corrupt your hard drive. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about when Anthem came out, PlayStation. It was crashing people's PlayStations and breaking them. So fingers crossed that it hasn't done anything longer lasting at the back of the PlayStation, but I'll just keep my fingers crossed and hope there's nothing rattling around in there now. But there we go. That was Gran Turismo Sport. FIAs. I did the FIAs on Wednesday. I didn't do them on Saturday. And Wednesday we got like 1,300 points, which is pretty good, I think. Oh, did I do them Saturday? No, I did them Wednesday. I didn't do them on Saturday. But you know, it was really good. I didn't think I was going to get anything. I started third on the grid. Maximum points were 1,700 in the freaking Mazda Group 4. We all know how bad that is. And managed to bring it home in fifth. It was a no-stopper, so the tyre wear at the front just killed it. Good morning, Opez. Damn! On 55-inch, the head is big. Is it big now? Is it big now? So, you know, really enjoyed that one. It was tough. I only did it once. I wasn't going to do it again. But that puts us up to third overall in the Mazda manufacturers. If I get I think there's 2 rounds left. If I get a good result in one of those two, or get 2 good results that better, I think I've got an 800 points, so I can at least increase that by 700, which would actually put me into second, I think. The pause, dude, I've got a couple of spots as well. I don't know why. I've been eating and drinking really freaking well in the last like week or so. I'm doing this fitness thing. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that. Links in the description. Social media whore. Go get it. Go follow. So yeah, I don't know why that's happening. I'm being really healthy, so don't really know why that's happening. Anyway, really enjoyed Gran Turismo this week. Not as much though as I've enjoyed Wreckfest. Wreckfest has been an absolute freaking blast. Oh my god. The first stream we did was so much fun. So much fun. And then I've created 2 videos. One came out on Friday. And then another one's coming out this week. Maybe on Saturday, I think. Really freaking cool. Had so much fun creating those videos. I'm genuinely, you can hear me in the videos. You can hear me laughing as I'm seeing the madness unfold. And then there's the live stream yesterday, which I just had so much fun in. So much fun. And that's just playing against the AI. We then had 2 people, because there's no way for a custom lobbies yet. There will be, apparently. It's in the works, but there's no way to like create a lobby just like Gran Turismo and have people like feed in that, you know. So luckily we had 2 people who were able to find the lobby that I was in. I was in like EU number 15 or something, so they were able to find it and join in. So Norbert and Gamer Mode, or Tom Lippmann in chat, as you've seen him, were in there, and we were in these buses, me and Norbert, and there's like a figure of 8 that goes up, around, jumps into the middle, comes down, goes around, and then comes through a central jump. And me and Norbert got in these buses, in these big freaking school buses, and parked them like this at the top of this section, this jump, and blocked the road. It was so freaking funny. I haven't laughed like that on stream in so freaking long. It was so much fun. If you want to go check it out, obviously go check it out. It's like really close to the end of the stream. We did just under 4 hours, but it's really close to the end of that Wreckfest stream. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was so funny. Key tried it with the wheel when he switched to DS4 as it was easier. Yeah, no doubt it's easier. You know, it's the same with Dirt Rally or Dirt Rally 2. It's easier on a controller, I feel. If you're not trying to exert stuff, you're going to be faster on Dirt Rally with a wheel, I think. Or there's the ability to do that. And I think you could be faster on Wreckfest with a wheel. But it's like, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of freaking effort. You know, you're fighting against the car the whole time. You're crashing into people. I don't know if it makes your steering wheel move with the force feedback of contact. I don't know. I haven't tried it on the wheel. But it's just easier on the controller. You just sit there and you play. It's always easy on the controller. Gran Turismo Sport is easier on the body to do it. What's up, Daniel? 10 viewers. That's good. That's good for a morning coffee stream, my friend. But good morning. I think we've got up to 20 before. I think we've got up to 20. Or like 20 to 25 is our maximum on this morning stream. So that's been Wreckfest. I've absolutely loved Wreckfest. It's fantastic. Moving on to the schedule of this week. Obviously, we've got a video every day. Monday to every day, 7 days a week, baby. Video every day at midday. So I've got the line up here somewhere. Got the line up here. This is how I think about it. So today coming out is the JEV versus Driver Room sort of recap video from my perspective. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome, dude. Hope you enjoy the crap that comes out on this channel. Tomorrow is going to be a dirt rally video. Wednesday is going to be the Roger and Clive commentary video. Now, I know you've been waiting for a long time for that. You've been waiting over a week and a half. You've been waiting for that. They're going to be back. It's just taking a little bit of time to get it right, but they're going to be back. Thursday, big news Thursday, another JEV Racing event. Where are you now? What are you going to this year? I'm going to come back to questions in a bit. I'm just going to go over this and then we'll do an Ask Me Anything thing. JEV Racing Event. So 2 months ago, we did a event where on Gran Turismo Sport, I set up a lobby. I set up on a single track, and all you have to do is join the lobby and set a lap time in a single car, single tires, and it's whoever gets the fastest lap time over 2 hours. I'm probably going to do 3 hours, bulk it out a little bit, give people more chance to come and give it a go. And the winner gets some kind of merch. Obviously, I haven't got any merch out right now. I do it at specific times. So I did it at 2K. I'm probably going to do it at 5K next. So there'll be a little bit of a wait on there, but you'll get a bit of merch if you win. Obviously, it's really challenging because a lot of fast people come in and get it. Stream bit laggy. Yeah, it's just the quality of equipment that I have. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. And that's it. Thursday evening, it'll probably go from 8 till 11. So it's an open lobby. Drop in, give it a go, pop out. Someone else will go in. You know, there's 16 cars. I don't know what track it is. I don't know what car it is yet. That is yet to be released. Good morning, DGS. But that is Thursday. That is Thursday. It might even be in like a slower car because I know that the faster, I don't want to say like it sounds bad, but the faster the car gets, then the more challenging it gets to handle. So I think the slower the car, the better chance more people are going to have a chance to get it, basically. Can you cap max quality? No. I don't see any way to do that, unfortunately, because I just stream straight from YouTube and it goes up. That's pretty much it, unfortunately. Afternoon. And then Saturday and Sunday is Wreckfest, I think. Neighborhood Tyrant. Keep up with the content and your sub count will grow. Much love from Houston, Texas. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you, dude. All the way from Houston. That is one state that I haven't made it to. And also shout out to everyone who is on the East Coast right now. Big storm going through there. I don't know if it's hit. I don't know where it is, but apparently like it's a big Category 5 storm coming through there. So please be safe. My thoughts are with everyone down there. I hope they get I hope they get through there safe, because that's going to be a freaking big one. Like, they're being told to evacuate everything. Maria as well, channel member, she's down in Florida, so I hope she's safe as well. Anyway, I wrestle crocodiles. Hey man, I grew up on watching Steve Irwin. Every weekend I'd watch that dude wrestle crocodiles. Amazing. I absolutely love him. And you know what I love as well is I love watching Robert Irwin. I follow him on social media. He is the spitting image of his dad. It's just insane. It's insane how similar he is as a person. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure, Giza, if that'll change the input lag. It's just like input, because I'm doing it off of Wi-Fi as well. So we're still recovering from Harvey 2 years ago. Yeah, I know, dude. We were talking about it in yesterday's stream. Actually, it's natural disasters or events or whatever you want to call them are insane. They're insane, and they're just going to get worse. You know, we've got the wildfires that are raging in Brazil. I'm not sure if they're still going or not. I would assume that they're still going. There's been insane wildfires in America and Canada, maybe, and earthquakes are getting bigger. That, you know, especially over on the west coast of America. I think they are gonna get freaking smashed soon. I think there's going to be such a massive. Have you seen that film San Andreas with The Rock? Yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to be. I'm scared to go over there. I don't want to go over that side, really. Seems like you're having a ball on Wreckfest, my place. Yeah. And can you imagine like getting a full lobby of people from the channel, subscribers, and smashing into each other? Like, I had so much fun just trying to aim for Norbert or aim for Tom. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed myself. But we will get to it as soon as custom stuff comes out. We will do little events and stuff. So, like this team event on Thursday with Gran Turismo Sport, we will do a team event with our channel event on Wreckfest. So it'll be really, really fun. So we'll go into the. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Obviously, a big thank you to the channel members for doing your thing, supporting the channel. I freaking love it. We had a couple of donations yesterday in stream as well, and you know, it all helps. It all goes towards it. I've always said that everything that comes from YouTube, it goes into its special own little bank account, and then it goes back into the channel. So, you know, all that money that's coming in, it's not a lot of money, but it's slowly increasing as we get more views and stuff like that. It's not. I'm not saying it's like well, it is life changing to me, because I'm waiting to go to America to work, so that's the only money that's coming in. You know what I mean? But you know, all of that goes into a specific place, and that gets saved, and then that's going to get put into the channel when I can. Loud, clear, and ugly for me. It's the morning, okay? I look better later in the day when my skin's woken up. Missed that green screen. I know, my brother's got it now, the lucky rotter. So here we go. We're going to go into the Ask Me Anything section. As you're here, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Is there any questions that you want to ask, that you want to know about me or the channel? Where's it going? What are we doing? Blah, blah, blah. What do I think about this? What do I think about that? We'll do a couple of questions from you guys, and then I did open it up to the community tab. So we've got 9 questions on there. I don't think I'm going to answer them all, but we got quite a few. So that's really, and some really cool questions as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I always like these Ask Me Anything things that we do. I think it's really interesting, and it's a good connection between viewer and content creator, whatever it is. So, oh my God, look at that. Jesus Christ. Did you see that come down? That was a spider, by the way. Christ alive. That made me jump. I'm okay with spiders, but Jesus Christ. It just came. It was like, Wow, that was close. Anyway, what's up, Simon? When do you go back to playing regular games and not racing games? On this channel, Simon, it's solely racing games, but I have been trying to stream over on Twitch. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, Simon, Twitch is where it's going to be at. So King_JEV. I've just started Red Dead Redemption. I didn't stream this week. It's not scheduled. It's just sporadic. And I try to do it whenever I can because, you know, me, I love to play those other genres of games. You know, that's how this channel started. We started on The Last of Us and Crash Bandicoot. So I do really enjoy playing those other games as well. What's up, Fly Good morning. Funnel web spider. So, you know, I really enjoy playing those games. I want to play Cyberpunk. I want to play Ghost Recon's Breakpoint or Breaking Point or whatever it is when it comes out. So I will be playing them over on Twitch. But as a content point of view on this channel, I don't think we will be seeing anything anytime soon, unfortunately. But it's good to keep the same content together. You know what I mean? I think that's good from a channel niche kind of view. I think I want to keep it all together. Yeah, good question, because I know like there's a lot of people that are still here, which I absolutely love, from Assassin's Creed days or The Last of Us or Crash Bandicoot or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Can you see a time when you take up iRacing and the like? So iRacing or rFactor or any stuff like that. So you're talking about PC gaming or racing from a PC. I would love to. I would love to have my own office. This is my father's office in here while I'm staying here for a couple of weeks before I go to America. And I would love to have a space where I had really good equipment, a good PC, a good rig, and that opportunity to do iRacing, rFactor, all that kind of stuff. I would. Oh my god, I'd love it. I would love it because I know I feel like I would be faster on a wheel as well. So to do those endurance events like the other boys do, Roscoe, Erie Super GT, now Jimmy Broadbent, they all do those endurance events on iRacing, and I'm so jealous. You do not believe how jealous I am that they get to do that, and I just sit here and watch. This weekend, I saw that there was a big sim racing expo over at the Nürburgring, which Erie went to, and he got a load of new Fanatec gear sponsored to him, which is freaking amazing. And again, so jealous, but really good for him. And then, you know, all of the freaking sim races were there. I don't know if Jimmy Broadbent was there or not. Super GT wasn't there, but Game of Muscle, Jordy, whatever it is, Erie they were all there because it's a sim racing expo. So there. Oh no, Jimmy Broadbent was there. He did a video from there. Of course he was. You know, so in the future, I'd love to go to events like that and be like, "Hey guys, hey, what's up? It's me. You kind of know me. You may have seen like 30 seconds of a video somewhere. I'm the small boy. We're coming up though. We're coming up." Good morning, Terrence. What's up, dude? Fix the problem. Nice, Daniel. So I would love to do that kind of stuff, Kieran. You know, that would be the pinnacle, basically. That would be a pinnacle. Can you do a walk around at your dad's race car? Yes, I will do. Shall we? Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll try and do that. Somehow over the next 2 weeks, I will do a video of both my dad's race car, because he's got a sub race car. I'm looking for a picture. He's got this. He's got this sub here, he has this, like this freaking sub, that exact one. It's like a British touring car. He has this, and then he has and then he has that one as well. So you can see it. It's a bit shiny. There you go. That's a BMW 2002. So he has those. So yeah, I would love to do like a little walk round. Maybe get my dad to like tell me something about the car, and that'd be really. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, good morning, Mike Parks. What's up, MS? Yeah, Antoine, man, that was insane. If you haven't heard as well, F2 driver Antoine Hubert died at Spa this weekend from a collision with another racer. 22. Oh gosh, it just looked bad. Really looked bad. So obviously, a thought to his family and friends is always good. Where would you like to see the channel at this point next year? To be honest, if I'm able to create content like I've been creating content the last 2-ish, 3-ish weeks, so a video every day, I would love to see the channel at about 20K, to be honest. And that's like that's like my pinnacle. That is just, I'm not really sure that I believe myself when I say that, but I genuinely believe that we have the opportunity to create a massive community and a massive environment like Jimmy Broadbent or like Super GT. I genuinely feel like we have the ability. You know, we're growing really well. People are really really enjoying the content, and we're like basic bitch, you know what I mean? We're streaming from the PlayStation. You cannot get more basic bitch than streaming from the PlayStation. I mean, yes, we have a face cam and we have a nice mic and stuff like that, but it's insane to me that, you know, we're getting this kind of exposure and that people are really enjoying the stuff from the amount of quality that I can do. I'm not technically sort of savvy. I mean, I am. I'm not like a freaking idiot, but you know, my editing skills are pretty poor. My thumbnails are pretty weak, and it's stuff like that. It's I'm just really enjoying what we're doing, and I've said this before. I am enjoying creating the content, and I hope that's coming through in the videos themselves. And as that keeps going and going and going, I think we'll just keep going up. You know what I mean? And I'm really enjoying it. So, and it's down to you guys watching it. So thank you so much. Morning, Can't Shake. Morning, Disco. That'd be insane, MS. That'd be insane. Time and experience will make you better. I even realized it as I was introducing this. This is our 33rd episode of For Your Morning Coffee. 33rd. And as I was introducing it, I was like, oh, like in my head, I was like, oh, I'm getting used to this. You know what I mean? This is For Your Morning Coffee. This is whatever. This is what you're going to see. I'm going to put it in the thing. So it all gets much better. I feel like when I'm commentating over the videos as well, it's getting much more smooth and natural. So yeah, experience and time will make you better. Thank you, Opez. Keep it fun and fresh. That's exactly. No doubt if you keep on putting out the amount of content at the quality you do, it'll keep growing like crazy. We can keep our fingers crossed, man. The flywheel effect. I mean, we caught a break with Super GT, which is amazing. And we caught a break with a video, which is now over 12,000 views, guys. It's insane. 12,000 views. And the other one's over 4,000 as well. The Merc SL, this one. Maybe he, like, that's old. Maybe he had that. He has had a load of Mercs over the years. He did a load of work for Mercedes as well. So that's why he's got a load of Merc pictures around here as well. He has got a SL right now. It's a freaking beast of a car. Jesus Christ. Beast. It's like AMG, that whole thing. It's a midlife crisis car. I'm only joking. I've only been here for a few days, but your commentary to the vids is put across well. You've got that dry humor that Super GT has. Keep it up. Yeah, I thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I think that I do have that dry humor, but which is the same as Super GT, but I think I have a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit more than he does because that's not descriptive enough. I think I go in a different direction. If his is this dry humor, I go a little bit dry, but have that something else. Something different, not something else, because that makes him sound worse, and that's not the case at all. I think we're very similar, but very different at the same time. I don't think thumbnails matter; just the video matters. If your vids still help me get quicker, yeah, and that's the circuit experiences. I try to, like I've been trying to talk through what I'm doing, and hopefully people see that. I'm going to try and make a video on the cutback because I use it all the time and it's super easy to do, but it's just about seeing when and where you can do it. So I'm going to try and do a video on the cutback move, which hopefully will help a lot of people. Only a small 5-minute video or something, but hopefully that'll be pretty cool. Super GT is super dry, in my opinion, drier than the desert. Okay, so what we're going to do now, great questions. If you've got another question, hold on to it in your brain for a little bit. I'm going to go through the community section now. So I put it out to the community page. Oh, I just farted. So we got a couple of questions here, some really, really good ones as well. So Andrew Mortimer, as a beginner, only been playing for about a month. Is it best to use a car that you feel comfortable with? Talking about Gran Turismo Sport. Is it best to use a car that you feel comfortable with to learn your racecraft, then to go begin using the more meta cars? So, we see on race B, for example, usually when there's no tire wear, it's the Audi R8 or the Supra recently that are the fastest, and they're probably two of the hardest cars in Group 3 to handle. So to a beginner, I would say that find a car that you are comfortable with. There's a lot of cars that are quite solid and quite easy to drive. The Beetle's pretty good. The Mercedes are pretty good. A couple of other cars are pretty solid. Mustang's solid. Nismo's a little bit twitchy, actually. But I would say find a car that you enjoy racing. I did that when I first started. So a real experience thing for me. What's up, SR Gaming? Good morning, Adam. I'll come on to that question in after this one. When I first started, I was looking for a car to find, and it was actually the Beetle. It was actually the Beetle that caught my eye. And I was able to push just a little bit faster than I had with any other car. And I did that for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was like, oh, I love this Beetle. I'm just going to stick with the Beetle and just race the Beetle in daily races. So yes, get a car that you find not easy to drive with, but then you can start pushing the limits. Find a car that's easy, then start taking off those assists, take off the traction control, take off the counter steer assist. I think that's what it's called. Take off the stability. All of those things taken off will make you faster. Mustang isn't solid. I think it is solid. I mean, you would know the most. You always use it. Adam, any tips on using a controller and being smooth in corners? The biggest thing for me recently to be faster in corners is I've been focusing so much on my exit of the corner. And then when I focus on my exit of the corner, it then changes my entry. So if we're going through a corner that's leading onto a straight, I want to start wider and get a straighter run out of the corner. getting a straighter run out the corner means you're going to get on the power earlier. Should we try and draw? We'll draw. We'll draw this. Good morning, Swift. How you doing? So, okay. I wonder if you'll be able to see this. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. The light is blasting the camera. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it though, unfortunately. Paint by numbers. Okay. Here we go. Whoa, that's a corner. That is a corner. Put the card down here. So, here we go. This is obviously the car here, and we're going through the corner. Okay, so obviously this is the apex, right? So the apex is the middle part of the corner. Now, if we go in, we're going to put red as the it's not a cock, it's not a penis. If we go in narrow, so I'm going to do a red line. We're going to hit the apex early, and then that's going to put us to the outside. So red is bad. Okay, so we've hit the apex. You've seen that we've gone from a narrower position. So this is narrow, this is wide. We've gone from a narrower position and we've hit the apex here. Yeah, so just in front of that start. And that means it's going to push us out on the accelerator to the exit of the corner. Now, if you want to get a better run out of the corner, and this is where the cutback comes in, you go from wide, you go for a wider entry, and you hit the apex much later. That's a little bit exaggerated, but there it is. So you start from a wider position, you go, and instead of hitting the apex here, you hit the apex here, and you're probably on the accelerator from here. You know what I mean? If you're going from the red, you're probably on the accelerator probably here as you come out of the apex. So that is the difference there. That's probably half a second difference on the power. Does that make sense? So this is where the cutback comes in. If you're going side by side, you're this car, and there's a car narrow, they're obviously going to go wider. So you go wide, get the cutback, and then you've got a better run onto the straight. Huh? That was Paint by Numbers by James. Anyway, so that's really cool. I don't know if you got something from that, but there you go. Ideally get in. Oh yeah, so that's another thing I'll say about that at the end of the video. But really cool. Good question. There we go. So primitive, but I hope that helps you. But that's something that I've been using on the controller because that's quite easy to do. I think trail braking is pretty hard on a controller. But what I've focused a lot with as well is my steering on the controller. Really try and be smooth with it. Put your sensitivity up to 7. I always have it on 7, which is the maximum, and really focus on steering, because if you're full, it's going to be harder to brake or accelerate. So those in between is going to be where you're going to get your speed and get your smoothness, if that's a thing. You have to be super smooth. Morning, Uche. How you doing? Any plans on playing Apex? No. I'm too late to the party. I'm not fussed about it. Racecraft being smooth as possible, less mistakes all contribute to being fast. Yes, indeed. Right, great question. On to another question here. Flyry actually says, in qualifying, I'm normally 2 seconds off the best time in daily races, but I can't get any quicker. I race with TC on 1 and 2. Does this make me much slower? If you've seen any of the circuit experiences that I've done, I did say something about traction control, because I've obviously tried it with traction control, and then I've gone to no traction control, and the no TCS is faster. Simple. It doesn't really affect it much in fast sweeping corners, but the TCS really slows you down when coming out of slow corners. Yes, that's where you want it to work most, because in most Group 3 cars, for example, and then anything above Group 3, Group 2 or Group 1, when you come out of corners, that's when you're going to get that oversteer. When you get on the power too soon, you're going to get that oversteer and you're going to spin around. That's the most dangerous area for a player who goes to using no traction control system from using TCS. I think it's, you know, I've said this a couple of times, it's just down to practice. As soon as you can, get the traction control system off and learn. Don't just say that, oh, it's too hard or it's really hard to do with no traction control. It's hard. That's why the people who are fast use zero traction control system. Obviously, sometimes you have to play with it with fuel, tire wear and stuff like that, but get it off and learn. So if you're, once again, if you're in that specific car, okay, I'm in the Nismo, the Group 3 Nismo, and I know that when I come out of a corner, if I hammer down the accelerator, I know that it's going to spin around. So then it comes into Geezer's tip there. Throttle control is key. So coming out of a corner, don't put it on 100% power. Go 50, 75, 100. So you work your way up out the corner. Simple. Easy in talk, hard in practice. Very good question, though. I'm Mike. I really like this question. Please give us a quick rundown of a typical day posting an edited video. How long does it take? What are all the steps to the final project? So, for example, the video this evening, the video today. So the 20-minute video of the JEV Team Racing versus Driver Room event from this weekend. It's 20 minutes. It takes a long time. So what happens is I sit down and I need to record the footage first of all. So I have a capture card, Elgato capture card. Good morning, Matthew. Plug it into my PlayStation, links to my laptop. App comes up on the laptop, and then I can record the footage on the TV. So I've gone to the replays of the races, and I sit and I record all the races. Now the races are 15 minutes long. I recorded 3 races. That is 45 minutes footage. So I've sat there for 45 minutes while recording the footage. So there's 45 minutes. I then take that footage. I take it to iMovie. I put it in iMovie. I then spend, let's say, 20 minutes editing the footage so I have what I want on the iMovie. So I take race 1, 15 minutes, put it in. I cut it down to about 7 minutes. Race 2, 7 minutes, 7 minutes. So the video is now 20 minutes long. Talking about what goes through editing a video. So we're at 45 minutes. Now we're at about an hour, and I've just edited, I've just cut down the footage. You know what I mean? Good morning, James. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. So we're at an hour. Then I'm going to go through the commentary. So I have the video in front of me, and what's really cool and what I've found out, which has saved me so much freaking time. What I used to do is I had an app called Audio or Audacity or something. I can't remember what it is. It was a voice one. So just being there, and then you'd record your voice. Then I'd take that little snippet of voice and then I'd export it and put it into iMovie, which is insane. But now you can just do it in iMovie. There's just a record button. So you choose a point that it you want to start from. It counts 3, 2, 1, and then it records from there, and you just speak into your mic and it records it. So very good. So we're at an hour, and now I'm going to do the commentary. So it's a 20-minute video, and I do it in 30-second bits, basically. So the first 30 seconds, record the first 30 seconds, then I watch it, then I listen to it back. So that's a minute per 30 seconds. So we're already talking about another 40 minutes if I did every 30 seconds exactly right every time, which doesn't happen. So that is now an hour and 40 minutes. Obviously, I don't do it right every time. Sometimes the audio cracks as well, so I have to go and repeat the stuff. I want to change stuff that I've said. I don't say stuff clearly, or I stutter, so I need to change it. Audacity, it is Audacity. There we go. So I would double that 40 minutes. I would say about an hour and 20 minutes. So we're now up to an hour, 2 hours, 20 minutes for a 20-minute video. And then, that's it. Edited, done. I then watched that video the whole way through, another 20 minutes. We're at 2 hours, 40 minutes now for this 20-minute video. Then you have to export it from iMovie to become a file onto your computer. That takes about, depending on how big the file is, it's a 20-minute video, so it's quite big, probably like 2.5 gig maybe. So then that takes, let's say, for argument's sake, 20 minutes. So that is now 3 hours for a 20-minute video. You then go to YouTube and you take that file and you upload it to YouTube. And that took 50 minutes last night for a 20-minute video. That depends on your internet speed, your upload and your download, or just your upload. So that's now 3 hours, 50 minutes. You then have to put in all of the information, make the description personalized to the video. You have to put in all of the tags. So Gran Turismo Sport, Sim Racing, family friendly, JEV Racing, live stream, content creation, all of this kind of stuff. Let's say that takes 10 minutes. You have to make an end screen as well. So at the end of a video, you'll come up with like a subscribe thing here and a link to another video. So 4 hours. 4 hours it took to make the 20-minute video that comes out today. Sorry, I went on a freaking ramble there, but that's the life. So you think about that. I'm doing a 10 to 20 minute video every day. Now you know. Now you know. It's not. It's not. I don't want to say it's hard. It's as hard as you make it. I could just go, record my commentary once and just go, yeah, it sounds fine. But I'm starting to get to the point where I know quality matters, especially to the viewers. So I want to make it as good as possible. 20-minute video, 4 hours committed. Correct, sir. So and that is every day. So I did that last night. Today I want to make a dirt rally video, and I want to do the commentary for the other one. So I would say that I'm going to do about 6 hours today, maybe. And obviously include the For Your Morning Coffee stream. We're probably going to go for an hour and a half. So that's like nearly 8 hours on YouTube. Throughout the whole day as well, I'm going to be in Discord talking to people as well. It's full time. It's no stop, and then you can see why people burn out. You do this every day. I've done this every day for 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. It's intense. It's intense, but I'm enjoying it and I'm loving it. And you know what? It's good. Yep. 4 hours video, 4 hours stream yesterday. That's 8 hours. Correct. And that's every day. So I hope you're enjoying the stuff. I'm still enjoying creating the content, but it is a lot of work, which is why I look so damn tired in the morning. But anyway, I literally don't care. You got to put in this work early on. So yeah, great question, Mike. Great freaking question. Next question from Chris Miller. If you got to have any Any one car, what would it be? And why is it the Dodge Viper? Obviously referring to the Make Dodge Great Again series that we have. If I had one car, I'd like a Group B rally car, baby. Either an RS 200, a big Audi Quattro, a Lancia Stratos. I like a Porsche 959. That was my first love of cars. I had a poster on my wall. It's like the flatter Porsche. Oh, it was beautiful. I'd like to have one of those, but Dodge is lasting manufacturer. I know. Lancia Delta all the way. Got a Lancia Delta in the garage here. Can you believe? I need to get a couple of pictures of that as well. Got Lancia even. Group B killers. Yeah, I know. What's up, Consta? Good morning. F for Dodge. I know. Would you rather fight 1,000 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? 1,000 duck-sized horses. I've thought about this one before. I think I could kick a lot of those horses. I know if they all came at me at once, I'd get smashed. But, you know, one smack from the horse-sized duck from its massive bill is just going to kill me, basically. It's going to kill me. Yeah, that would be bad. What real-life circuit would you like to see added to GT Sport? Laguna Seca. I would love to see Laguna Seca. That corkscrew is so iconic. I would love it. But also, I'm really excited to race at Spa when it comes out. I'm going to say that it's going to come out in the next update, probably at the end of October, September even. But yeah, that'd be really cool. Spa's coming, so you know. How do you decide? This is from Andrew again. How do you decide whether to run a no-stop strategy? What are the best fuel-saving methods? So, I only run a no-stop strategy when I've been told by someone else or wherever I've seen it before. Usually, you know, especially in Discord, we talk about, you know, what's the best strategy. It only takes one person to go, okay, what's the fastest way to get around this race? And someone goes, no stop. And you go, okay, that's cool. I'll do that then. In regards to fuel saving strategies, short shifting is obviously good. Saves fuel. You know, if you're revving the car more, you're using more fuel. So short shifting, coasting into corners. So when you're coming into a heavy braking zone, so a hairpin corner, letting off of the accelerator. So you have a gap between accelerating and brake. Saves a little bit of money. Fuel equals money equals fuel. And what else saves your saves fuel, chat? And then obviously playing with the fuel setting. The fuel mix is 1 to 6. So when you're coming into a sharp corner, it's hard to do it on controller because you're turning with the same thumb that you change your shit with. So if you can switch it down, I switch it down like to 2 or 3 while I go around the hairpin, and then up. When I come back out, I switch it up again to get the acceleration. Slipstreaming, yeah, when you're behind a car, obviously you're catching up anyway, so switching it down into those lower fuel mix settings and just sitting behind and not accelerating as much will save fuel. Nice, Mike. So yeah, those are a couple of ways. I don't think there's a best way to do it. I think it's it changes every race because of the corners and stuff like that, or different differentiating corners. So I think that's really interesting. But very good question. The Jackal 1383. What is it about the view that you use that you like, and its possible advantages? So for the people who do know, obviously I race in chase cam or third person. So that's when the camera is behind the car. The reason I do it, what's up, Max? Good morning. The reason I do it is because that's what I've always driven. Old school games, you know, I used to play Chase Game, what a noob. All the old school games, you know, Need for Speed, Burnout, old rally games, always used to use chase cam. That's what I've grew up on. That's what I like. I like the fact that you can see around the car, and I think that helps a lot when in race scenarios. You can see the cars, what's going on. And to be honest, recently, the last couple of weeks, I have been racing off cam in bumper cam because I'm faster. I'm genuinely faster in that front cam. I'm probably a tenth or two faster on a lap in that cam. You can see the apex a little bit more and you can do it. But the reason I don't do that in stream is because I know that it's better visually for a viewer. I know that it's more interesting to see a car and its colors and its vibrancy, and then you see the other cars around it. That's more interesting than just the road and then the radar. That's the only way that you can see the cars around you. I think it's more interesting from a viewer perspective, and the fact that I like doing it anyway just makes it better, basically. If I could, though, if I had a wheel, I would go cockpit view. Simple. You know, that's more simulation than a bumper, you know. Yeah, cockpit I can get. So if I ever went to a PC and played iRacing or whatever, even if I had a steering wheel now with Gran Turismo Sport, I would go cockpit. It's just better. It's better for the viewer. It's better for me personally if I want to get immersed in it. You know what I mean? What happened to your wheel? I've still got it. I just can't use it. I don't have the space for it here, and that's it. Simple. Don't have the space, so I can't use it. Juiced. Yeah, what a game. So really cool question there as well. I got two more here. Terrence says, JEV MFAC, I'm blind in my right eye since the age of 5. I doubt it makes a difference on GT Sport, but what is it like racing with full eyesight? Well, I'm not going to lie, Terrence. It's freaking amazing. It's you can't really get better than, and I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but you know, good vision is fantastic. I'm not going to say that it's not. It's great, but obviously I can't compare to having one eye. I would imagine that depth perception changes a little bit, but I can't say that because I don't know. But who knows? It's great, is what I'm saying. I love having two eyes. Dennis says, since Antoine Hubert's passing, I want to ask your opinion. What are your opinions on safety of racing cars and Formula 1, Formula 1, 2 cars? And what would you do to improve the safety of them? I mean, morning, Chris Bob Baldy Pants. Nice to see you. I mean, obviously, I'm no safety expert. And I think that from a car point of view, they are so well made. But you can't sort of test. You can't expect that you're going to get T-boned from another car at hundreds of miles an hour. You know what I mean? You can't really plan for that. You can plan for impacts with walls or barriers, but you can't really plan from that. It's so minute, the possibilities of that happening. You can't really plan for it. So, you know, why was that car so wide? He was on the runoff as well. I don't know if there was a bit of oil drop before, because if you see as they come up Eau Rouge, one of the cars did puff out a plume of sort of cloudy smoke. So you don't know if there was a little bit of oil, and a couple of the cars wiggled as they came up there. So you don't know if there was a bit of oil there as well. You can't reduce the risk to zero. Racing will always be dangerous. Yeah, freak accident, and then it sort of sparks interest in safety. Is it? is it too dangerous to do this and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, no, this is just one of those things that happens. It happens every so often, and it's just absolutely horrible. But I think Paul said something about maybe they need to, or someone said they need to change the runoff as you come up Eau Rouge through Radion. That runoff needs to be extended. When you extend it, then you have that runoff. If it was extended there, he wouldn't have gone into the barrier, or he might have gone into the barrier, but he wouldn't have been then bounced out onto the path of the other driver. So maybe they need to look at that. I think making the track safer is very good. Maybe they should just do what is at Paul Ricard and just have nothing, and it's just like an airfield, and you can just run off wherever you want. Obviously joking. When you go to any track in the UK, they have signs everywhere saying motorsport. Yeah, exactly. Hats off to all of them. They're bloody mental for doing it. Danger is in the DNA. Exactly. As long as cars are fast, it's going to be dangerous. Nothing people can do about it. They add attachments like the halo to introduce the danger, but they can never get rid of it. Exactly. Playing rugby can be dangerous. Exactly. Anything can be dangerous. Top Gear racetrack. Let's go. But yeah, so that's really interesting. Obviously, I'm no safety expert, so that's as much as I can say. It's always going to be dangerous, and I do respect them for going out and doing what they do. How good was Albon, whatever his name is? He went from 17th to 5th or something yesterday. I saw like some highlight reel of his overtakes coming through on the outside of No Name. Hello. Ridiculous. Good race from him, huh? Putting all the naysayers to rest. But there we go. So awesome stuff. Where's my pad? Over there. I think we've talked about everything now. That's all the questions that I've had written down. Also, a big shout out to the culmination of JEV Racing Academy. So this is something that I've put together. So far, me and Paul are the driving instructors. We'll be looking for a third one for like Group 1 and Group 2 cars, basically. And I want a maximum of 5 academy drivers just while we're starting it. I might make it 3. At the moment, we've got 2. We have JEV Jack and JEV Bertman, who are the first 2 academy drivers. And our goal is to basically develop them as drivers and make them better. So Jack is completely new. He's a clean slate. He's starting at 0 driver rating, sportsmanship rating, and we're going to see how high we can get him to climb. Bertman, he's starting just under the A license. I think he's at 28k driver rating. Really want him to get to A+. That's the first step for him. So we're going about getting them both off traction control system, taking out the cones, that kind of stuff. Every week I will give them challenges to do. This weekend I set Jack the challenges of completing some of the circuit experiences and getting gold on them to really push himself and develop his racecraft academy hype. So it's something that's free. All it takes is someone's time and commitment. Bertman World Tour 2020, let's go. So that's it's going to be really fun. Obviously, it's just a side thing, but we do have a couple of spaces. So if you want to check it out, go in the description, go in the Discord, let it known that you want to be part of the academy. All it takes is your time and effort. So that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up for this one, just over an hour. Perfect. And we had like 20 viewers for a lot of this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. It's always nice when people join me and talk in these morning sessions. I think people get a lot from it. Francois Light, hello from France. Bonjour, back to you, my friend. Bonjour. I still need to learn a lot. Everyone does. No one's safe. So today, the video comes out at midday every day. Yeah, go back to bed now. And it's a really cool one today. So make sure you check out that one. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the questions. We'll probably do like an Ask Me Anything one, like once a month, maybe. Really good way to connect to you guys and stuff like that. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking. We've nearly got 20 likes. So the likes are up here for me. I know they're down there for you somewhere, but that's going to be it. First World Tour, easy win. Yeah, I know. That's what you get when you start from the start and you're with Hazal. So thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. This is a good way to start your week. Go out and smash it. And I'll see you in a video sometime this week. Thank you. Have a good day. Blah, blah, blah. Da-da-da. Thumbs up. Don't forget the wonderful masterpiece that we drew here. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.